Hey, what up, girl? How you doing?
And he makes a cast,
I don't want to come on too strong or nothing like that, but
sets the hook, and then
I've
there
been
he
thinking about
is.
you,
Keeper number 7.
and I've been wondering. I've been wondering where you lay up, where you at. So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Cinderella, I think I'll find your glass slipper, baby. Cinderella, I think you found your prince charming.
Okay, guys, welcome to another Monday night at Grubb Cast. I don't have any guest on tonight, so it's just going to be me rambling, but I got a couple good things I got going on. Uh, First off, let's go ahead and do our sponsors. Fish Sticks Rods. Last week we had Dale on, the owner of Fish Sticks Rods, and man, was it a good show. I had several people call me afterwards and comment on how good of a show it was. And I really appreciate all you guys watching and commenting and just all the support you guys give me. It's great. Uh, Hook and Donkeys, again, one of the guys, I mean, all my sponsors, guys, are by far none 100% supportive of me. I can't say enough about all of them. But Hook and Donkeys, I got a good bait tonight for the trivia question. I got a really good trivia question. It probably will be pretty easy. I don't think anybody will have to Google this question, but they might. Sanborn Builders, guys, you talking about yeah, Rusty? You might even be able to get this trivia question. I don't know. Sanborn Builders, guys, once again, decks built, remodeled, painting, they do it all. Sanborn Builders. Ace Hardware down at Richland Avenue, you can get anything from plumbing, electrical, like I say, heated vest, bang bang sticks, and hook and Blue Rock bait and tackle baits, fishing lures. They're actually getting ready to expand their fishing. So stop in at Ace Hardware on Richland Avenue. Hobbs Roofing up in Akron, Ohio. Pizza Stop out here in Albany, drive through. Pizza subs. I had a pizza the other day from them. Again, man, if you get a supreme pizza, you are going to get the toppings on it. Man, do they fill the pizza up. Southern Ohio Sanitation, it's getting that time of year for outside events. Get a hold of Josh for Porta Johns. And also, if you need to get your septic taken care of at your house, he does that too. So that's Southern Ohio Sanitation. And Williamson Son Construction. Guys, you want a house built, you name it, he can do it. Ron and his crew really build a good house, garage, do a lot of commercial stuff in the town of Athens. So Williams and Son Construction. If you see them out and about, let them know about me. And if you need something done, get a hold of them. If you can't get a hold of them, get a hold of me, and I'll get you in touch with them. Okay, the trivia question bait tonight is hook and donkey. It's the 4-inch bug watermelon gold flake. So it's a watermelon gold flake. Sharp looking bait. That'll be here in a little bit. I got a couple things I'm going to do tonight. It'll be maybe a little, maybe not exciting. It might be exciting. I want to show you something that I picked up. All the swap meets, I think, are over with. Oak Hill last weekend was a very, very good show. A lot of people showed up. Uh, it was just, yeah, they had a good, but I think they might have been one of the first ones to ever start a swap meet here around the area. So it was a good show. But what I wanted to show you guys is when I was up at the expo, Dale had this rod up there, and it's a custom made rod. It is a 6.6, and I done it already. Got it upside down. I'm trying to keep from breaking it, because I'll cry if I break it. But it's a 6.6, 6 to 12 pound, 1/8 to 3/8 rod. It's a medium heavy, fast. But look at the handle. Look how the handle is. Look at the thread work on it. If you guys can see the thread work. Wendy done amazing. The eyelets has got the gold in or the blue in it. But this rod right here is going to be for that 3-letter saying that a lot of people don't like. I've bought a Florida reel from Fish Sticks spinning rod, and I'm going to use it for only forward-facing sonar. That's what it's going to be, FFS. It will be. Hey, John, is your son watching? I was going to say that here in a little bit, and you just popped in. But yeah, that rod is going to be strictly nothing but forward-facing sonar. I've got some baits. Actually, this last weekend at the show down at Rio Grande or at Oak Hill, I bought a hover rig mold so I can start making my own hover rigs. Okay, John. Hunter, last week or 2 weeks ago, Andy Jeffers won these baits. And he told me to find some young man that will use them. So after the show, if you could have your dad send me your email or your address, I will put these in the mail tomorrow for you, Hunter, and ship them to you. They are the Hook and Donkey 1230s, 3.5 crawls. So Hunter McGrath, I will send these to you tomorrow. And like I said, Andy won them 2 weeks ago, and he said donate them to a kid. And I thought Hunter would be the right kid to donate them to. So after the show, have your dad text me the address, and I will get them in the mail to you, Hunter. Hunter come up to me at the Columbus Expo and told me how he loved watching my show, and actually he wanted a picture with me, and I think he's the right kid to get these baits. So, but yeah, that rod, I can't wait to get. Hopefully everything with the boat will be squared around within the next 2 weeks. And hey, Joe, next 2 weeks, and I can get on the water and start playing with my new gadgets that I put on the boat. And hopefully within the next week, I can put a picture up on Facebook of what the new boat what the boat looks like. I've got graphic designs down in Waverly, Ohio. That's what it's about, John. Is making these kids smile. But graphic designs down in Waverly is going to be doing some decorating on my boat. I can't wait for that. Also, guys, if you go on Facebook or if you need to get a hold of me, Aaron Strickland is doing. He's going to end up putting sea deck in the bottom of my boat, changing out from the carpet to sea decking, and he does sea decking in any boats that anybody out there wants to change their carpet out to sea decking. get a hold of Aaron Strickland, and he will set you up and get you done. He also is a phenomenal rigging, putting graphs and stuff on boats. So if you don't know how to get a hold of him, get a hold of me, and I'll get you in touch with Aaron. And he does all kind of stuff. He put a new compressor on my boat 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, a month ago. So anybody who needs to get a hold of Aaron for carpeting, or he also carpets complete boats, get a hold of me and we'll get you in touch with Aaron and get you something done. Okay, I'm going to do this tonight. I've got some, I told you last week about it. Here is Gamma 4-pound test. I had a piece cut off and I thought, well, people like Rusty will say, well, that wasn't 4-pound test. So I'm going to cut it right off from here so you can see it, Rusty. I had to throw you under the bus because you always throw me under the bus. Let's see. I better go a little longer. Here we go. And about this 4-pound test, guys, for us old people, it is hard to see. So can you imagine what the fish will do? Yeah, I do live under a bus, John. There you go. You got to catch up with him, don't you? Okay, I'm wrapping that around my hand, wrapping around this hand, and I'm pulling on it, and it's cutting my hand. I can't break it. That's 4-pound test, guys, and I cannot break it in my hand. It's cutting my hands. I cannot break it. I'm gonna try. Probably end up cutting my hand. Let's snap it and see what happens. I can't do it. Now, if I put it on these two sticks, it's going to break, and it's going to break at the knots. There's no sense even doing that. If I can't break it with my hands here, then why would it break on a rod with your drag set right? Ow. You can't break it. 4-pound test line. And that's Gamma Edge. Guys, you better get you some. That is some very, very tough line for 4-pound test. Actually, I cut my daggone hand. That wasn't very smart, but I want to show you guys how strong that line is. So just imagine 12 or 16-pound test. Yeah, Tony, I'm getting weak. Now, I was putting torque on it. I mean, it cut into my hand. So 4-pound test. I can't wait to put it on. I'm going to try it. Maybe halfway through the year, I'll change it. But I know 7-pound. I've already used 7-pound, and I can't break 7-pound. Tied to the braid, it is some strong line. And I had trouble for a while breaking at the knot, but I wasn't tying the right knot. I now have a tool. I've showed it before on here, the FJ, that I can tie the FJ knot. And that knot is by far the best knot. And I was fishing a Toyota series in Chickamauga with Jordan Wiggins. And he told me, he said, Tony, there's only one knot to throw. And he said, and that's the FJ. He said, you got to tie the FJ. You got to learn how to do it. So I bought that tool, and that tool helps me tie it. So, but that being too, I paid my deposit down on the Gunnersville tournament for the Toyota Series in May. So I will be fishing the boater side in May at Gunnersville as a Toyota in the Toyota Series. It'll be the first Toyota Series boater side that I've ever fished. I'm excited about that. Looking forward to it. I know it's going to be tough to go down there against them boys, but at least I'll be able to say I fished the Toyota Series as a boater. And I'm probably going to do some more later down the road after I get situated around and stuff. But yeah, and I'll do some videos this year too with my new Garmin forward facing, and I think it's really going to be a good add on to my boat. My boat's looking really, really good now with the way I move graphs around and got things set up. I'm really excited about that. Well, let's go ahead. We're 16 minutes in. Let's go ahead and do the trivia question. I know it won't take long for this one to be answered, and then we can talk about the gentleman a little bit. Who is the professional fisherman that created the positive mental attitude saying? Who is the professional fisherman that started the positive mental attitude saying? PMA. I got the bracelet on right there. I just broke one 2 weeks ago. I never take it off. And I ordered 2 more. Alan Wayne, you got it. Alan Wayne was the first one to answer. Swindle. John Welch, you and Dan Mullins and Brian Rose all was right there. But Gerald Swindle created the positive mental attitude. And guys, Alan Wayne, not Jordan Wayne. Alan, send me your address and I'll put these baits in the mail to you. Guys, he just done a thing on Facebook today about Monday positive attitudes, and I really liked it. I just listened to it right before I started the show. He said, could you imagine everybody going to the grocery store and put your problems in a bag and lay them down in the grocery store and let somebody else pick it up, and you pick up somebody else's problems and read them? Somewhere along the line, somebody else out there is having the same problem you're having. And, he's got so much knowledge and just, I don't know what to say. I mean, he is my idol there's nobody out there that's, in my eyes, it's anything like him. Him and his wife both. Luann, she's just as good as G. And, and it doesn't matter. G ended up I think he got 7th place at the James River, and then went to Okeechobee and got 96th or 97th place, almost dead last. And he walks off stage with his head up. And that's just how it is, guys. And and he changed my life 7-8 years ago when I started watching his shows or his talks about positive mental attitude and how to have, a better attitude. I still veer off of it, but if I veer off of it, I look down at my arm and then it reminds me that's not the positive mental attitude we should have. So, guys, if you haven't ever watched these talks on positive mental attitude, go to YouTube, punch in positive mental attitude or PMA with Gerald Swindle, and he's got hours and hours of talks about just that. And he puts it in with fishing. So, yes, Tom, we will be fishing in 3 weeks. Club members, don't forget we have a meeting tomorrow night at Lucky's at 6:30. If there's anybody else that wants to join, come in at Lucky's at 6:30 tomorrow night. It's not too late. We take members all year long. It's never too late to join if you guys want to start halfway through the season. We will be giving out raffle tickets tomorrow night. Anybody on here that's interested in one, get a hold of me. We'll be drawing it on April 13th, and it's for a camouflaged bang bang stick 20 gauge turkey with a 26-inch turkey choke barrel. So I can't say the other word on here. They'll block me off, but if anybody wants a chance on it, get with me. Yeah, it's a sharp looking gun, and you'll pick it up. I said it. It's a sharp looking bang bang stick. Yeah, you can pick it up at the cabin at Ace Hardware. So, but yeah, guys, look up Gerald's positive mental attitude and listen to him. It'll change you. Guarantee it. It'll change your thinking for yeah, for a while or maybe permanently. You know, the way that everything's going nowadays with everybody needs a little bit of that PMA in them. Yes, Tom, we will be starting the Wednesday nights, the last Wednesday of this month, which I think is like 3 weeks. Let's see here. Here's a calendar. Well, there's a calendar with February on it. Watch, I'm gonna jerk my ear things off. We will be fishing March 26th. Will be the first tournament at Lake Snowden. March 26th. The lake's back up. This rain we've had has brought the lake back up. Now they have a rumor that they are going to be putting the gate down this year. They're going to charge, I think, $75 for the year. I don't know when the gate's going down. As soon as it does, I'll let you guys know. But Gary's supposed to go out tomorrow and get his pass. I'm going to wait. I've seen people go out, and my dad bought a pass a year ago, and they never put the gate down. So I'm going to wait for him to put the gate down, then I'll buy the pass. Because I still don't know that they can do it. It's getting real close to the 25 years. You know, it's at the point that everybody just wants to, I guess, go along with what they're doing. Nobody wants to buck it, and I can't do it by myself. So I guess we just pay the money, and I just want to be able to fish the lake. That's all I care. So if I got to pay $75 for the year, at least I can go fish the lake. It's too close to home to not be able to get on that water and fish it. But yeah, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, guys, our first club tournament is March the 29th. I think it's 29th, 28th. March 29th at Burr Oak. And then April 13th, we will be fishing Dow Lake, and that's where we'll draw the Bang Bang Stick raffle. So, hey, Tracy. There's the Maryland girl. Yeah. If anybody wants to get a hold of some gammon line, get with me. I'll get you in contact with either Dale or Troy. Guys, it's some good line. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a short show tonight. I'm going to look into, I said this last week, I'm going to look into a guest maybe next Monday night. I got a guy in mind that I like to get on. Actually, I've got a couple people that I want to reach out to. But we're getting ready to get into fishing season. It won't be long. I only got let's just do that. I'm tired of lifting it up all the time. We only got, see, tonight is the 5th. Or the 2nd. Or the 9th. No, the 3rd. I don't even know what day it is. Today's the 3rd. So we got 1, 2, 3 more Mondays, and we'll be fishing on Wednesday nights. So, yeah. But I still can get people on because Monday nights is the show, and then Wednesday night will be fishing. What's up, Aaron? I was talking about you just a little bit ago. Aaron, Alan, I got your address, so I'll get these in the mail to you tomorrow. Yeah, I was just talking about you, Aaron, bragging about how you do carpet work, do the sea decking in the bottom of the cockpit deck of the boats, uh, work on boats, rig boats. You about anything you need done to a boat, Aaron can do it. So reach out to him, or like I said, guys, get with me, and I'll get you in contact with him. So I'll be showing off what he done to my boat here when we get it done. It's going to take. We got to do some ordering and get parts in after I get it taken care of graphic designs. Hopefully, I get an answer tomorrow, Aaron, and I'll know when I'll be dropping it off there, and then we can bring it on down to you. So, but guys, that's going to be a hit for the night. So, also too, Aaron's going to start a YouTube. I think it's a YouTube channel. I think it's strictly scoping. When the weather breaks, he's going to be doing some stuff like that, and I believe he's going to be doing even selling some fish sticks rods that are just strictly for scoping, rods for just strictly scoping. So watch, get on and subscribe to his channel. And Aaron, if you're on, what's the name of the channel? I think is it strictly scoping? Is that what the name of it's going to be? He's still on here. It may not be on still, but you can watch in the comments, or I'll get exact what it's going to be called and start putting it on here so people can see it. But yeah, especially with the boat stuff for sure. Get a hold of him. He's in Portsmouth. He's about an hour and 15 minutes from Albany. It's okay. Yeah, he hasn't done it yet. Okay. Well, when you get it done, Aaron, let me know and I'll get it on here. But yeah, it's about an hour and 15 minutes, and it's well worth the trip down. He'll take care of you. So, but guys, I appreciate it. I'm going up and fix some dinner. Call it a night. And I will see you guys next week with another show. And we will probably have a guest on next week. Also, John, don't forget to send me your address so I can send Hunter these baits. So, okay, guys, I'll see you next week. Thanks for another night.